We're here because we are going to talk about the book theme for Deuteronomy. So we've talked about Genesis, we've talked about Exodus, we've talked about Leviticus. We just finished up Numbers yesterday. Now we're on Deuteronomy. So Deuteronomy is all about choosing life, covenant renewal, household wisdom, and long-term alignment. Yes, there's that word again. We must be in order. Going back to Genesis 1. So, of course, I'm reading from my handy-dandy notebook, and it says, final clear teaching to that community, right? Lessons that should not be repeated, because once you are taught a lesson, you should learn from that lesson. Covenant as belief and obedience. Your choice determines your blessings and your consequences and stability. So key people we should be looking at. Moses, of course, he's kind of like the main character outside of the community that's been in these last couple of books of the Bible. He represents elder, teacher, final instructions, and wisdom that was learned through wandering in the wilderness. Then you have Israel. The Israel of yesteryear, not the Israel of today, although there's probably a connection there, but we're not going to be political about it. Anywho, let's move right along. A fresh start. Responsibilities to do better than you did before. Because what is the point in receiving your blessings and doing all this hard work to obtain what it is that you are asking for, just to throw that shit all away because you can't let go of old fucking habits? And then the household. Faith as daily training, not weak talk. So our outline for this book is remembering the journey, reviewing the covenant, warnings against compromise, household instruction, blessings and curses, and choosing life. Okay, so here are the anchor verses that you'll want to pay attention to. Deuteronomy 6 verses 4 through 9, that talks about love and teaching your household. Deuteronomy 8, do not forget God when you prosper. Because a lot of y'all, Christians and spiritualists alike, be making promises to your God or your higher being, saying that I will do this when I get this. And then when you get that, oh, how soon we forget. Deuteronomy 10, 12 through 13, and 18 and 19, what God requires and justice. Deuteronomy 28, blessings and curses and the outcomes of each of those things. And Deuteronomy 30, 15 through 20, choosing life. For your life application, remember what I always say. Take the meat, leave the bones. It trains you to stop living by mood and start living by principle. That's that obedience over motivation. Make your home a place where order is normal. Some of y'all be living in chaos and can't understand why your shit is not going right, and it's because your house is not in order. Clean it up. Number 3, teach the next generation without hypocrisy. That is huge. Lead by example and routine. Don't just go and tell these kids or even your same age counterparts that may look at you as an elder and expect them to do what you want them to do, but you're not setting the example. Absolutely not. That's not what we're doing. And finally, understand that blessing is often stability, wisdom, protection, and provision. Those are the key components of a blessing. Now for your hoodoo application. Household covering, daily prayer, spoken blessings, and consistency. Protection through obedience, ethical power. Some of y'all be going power crazy because you power hungry. You know how to light a candle and say a couple words, and then y'all trying to fuck shit up. You can't do that all the time. Using your discernment. Here's your memory verse for Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 30 verse 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessings and cursing. Therefore life, that both thou and thy seed may live. So basically, when you're tempted, scattered, and overwhelmed, this brings you back to decisions and directions. Think before you move. All right, good people, that was part 5 of book themes. Tomorrow we'll start going into individual verses. I will see y'all later. Y'all have a great rest of your day.